your host and commentator today, Chili Repair. It is my pleasure to once again bring you a stream today. We have the final quarterfinal match of the tournament, Cappy versus DigitalHypno. Have just concluded Cappy's warm-up on Right. I'm not entirely sure if DigitalHypno has picked his warm-up yet, but we will be enlightened on that in a second. Alright, so it looks like DigitalHypno has not picked his warm-up. Post is going to go to his side. And we will have our second warm-up. Cappy apparently cannot pass the host. Hopefully, Patrick is able to do something about that, and we are not stuck listening to Right for the next couple of hours. Although that may not be the worst thing. I can think of far worse warm-ups to listen to for prolonged amounts of time. Ooh, and another very, very cool warm-up for us today. Dynamite, Camelia's Macho TNT remix. This is not a warm-up that we see very frequently as well, so a new one. Another very, very good song. I know I already said it, but I will emphasize it once again. And as we jump into the map here, for those of you that do not know this, a speedy technical aim map. Basically every USAO map you've ever played, just a higher star rating, slightly more difficult. Both players very clearly messing up the quad at the beginning, as do most people. Cappy actually finding a little bit of a break at the beginning of the warm-up here. A little bit of a build-up section here before the actual fast part of the map as well. We have these streams and then a couple jumps to finish it. And here comes the triples. Well, players only dropping a couple hundreds here. Cappy now with accuracy advantage, and actually, as I say that, he drops down below DigitalHypno. It does not take a massive combo to get leaderboards on this map. However, high leaderboards does require hitting a very technically intensive stream section at the end of this. A lot of slider streams as well. Leaves a lot of room for braking here. DigitalHypno increasing his accuracy steadily. Cappy still holding strong. After that one break at the beginning, and he does find one more. DigitalHypno still going on it. Cappy finds a couple more misses here, and he's still holding combo. He's gonna run away with the warm-up. This map does not have a lot of full combos, and it would be quite disappointing if DigitalHypno were to pull one off in a Score v2 tournament match. For reference, the #1 spot on this map with Alumetry is actually not even a full combo, I don't believe. So I don't know if anyone has actually ever full comboed this DigitalHypno with a break, actually, so he will actually lose the opportunity to full combo. We only have 3 S ranks on the entire map, which have been achieved by Allometry, Fancy Lad, and Taibai. So not exactly a map that we see full comboed too frequently. And a lot of combo drops as well. I believe the highest combo, 2038 from Allometry. The lowest in the top 10 is 1498. It definitely gets a lot more difficult ascent section with these streams here. And not finding slider breaks is very difficult sometimes. Cappy having just a little bit more trouble with this section than DigitalHypno, who actually hits that with a double S. Not dropping any hundreds on that one big slider section there. Ooh, and he finally finds the slider break at the end of those big sliders there, the back and forths. And with less than a quarter way left for the map here, we are going to be bringing this to a close here with the warm-ups. Last good section of the map, great song to listen to. Ooh, DigitalHypno and Cappy both hitting those 1/3 triangles there. I believe there is one more section of them before the end. Ooh, Cappy just barely slider breaking after the end of that stream. DigitalHypno doing the same thing. Just goes to show 2 very evenly matched players here. DigitalHypno taking the very early lead with his combo. And Cappy finding a couple slider breaks, but both players basically trading misses at almost the exact same times here, given a couple extenuating circumstances. And as we come to a close, that will conclude the warm-ups, and we will jump into the bans phase. I believe has not happened yet, so we will see the 2 bans from both players before we go into picks. DigitalHypno actually having Cappy's misses on this with only 6 compared to Cappy's 12, but combo difference not as big, only about 400 on the combo. DigitalHypno rolling a 50 compared to Cappy's 20, so 30 higher on the roll. For DigitalHypno, will be giving him his choice of first pick or first ban. Cappy and DigitalHypno gonna have a little bit of fun with this one in a voice chat. Very cool. DigitalHypno would like the second pick, therefore giving Cappy the first pick. And he will effectively get the first ban. Alright, so the ban Nomad 2 from DigitalHypno. And Cappy with his first ban as DT1, 2 Fates. DigitalHypno will have his second ban now. Very smart of him to ban these longer consistency picks against Cappy, which is definitely his forte. Nomad 5, the speed pick, is what DigitalHypno is going to roll with his second ban. And Cappy probably going to want to ban something a little bit more aim-intensive or technically intensive, although he is good at that. DigitalHypno could definitely have a better time on those maps.
I like dubstep.
He wants to take away every opportunity that Hypno has to effectively win this match and give himself any opportunity he can grab. This is a best of 11, first to 6. And unlike some other tournaments that are happening right now, we do only have 1 tiebreaker per pool, so there is no 3 tiebreakers with 1 ban per player. There's only 1 they get to play. They do not get a choice. And Cappy will be banning HR2, Judah, as his second ban, and it will go to him for his first pick here. Could be interesting to see what Cappy would pick here. He is definitely known as a more consistent player, so possibly one of the longer maps in the pool. And he is just going to go straight out for Nomad 1. So the consistency player not holding anything back, going straight for the consistency map in the pool. We're gonna wait for the two players to ready up here. We'll load into the map and we will be good to go. Waiting for both players to ready up here. Not quite sure how it could take this long, but you know, we do have the timers in place, so they do have 3 minutes technically to have the map picked and be readied up for it to start. A little bit longer of a wait than we were expecting for this. There we go. Good Luck, Have Fun's finally coming out after quite a long pause there between picking the map and both players being readied up, especially for a Nomad 1 pick. I can't really imagine why it would take that long, but it did, and we are now starting the map at least, which is good. So right into Nomad 1, Cappy's first pick. DigitalHypno finding quite a few misses at the beginning, most likely adjusting his pen. Dropping a couple hundreds as well, Cappy finding a miss. A lot of early breaks from these players here. Both players starting to build up a little bit of a combo now after those breaks at the beginning. DigitalHypno with noticeably lower accuracy than Cappy. At 97% accuracy compared to the 91. DigitalHypno, who happens to find one more break before the spinner. So Cappy is going to run away with a little bit of a combo lead here. DigitalHypno finding one more break at the large jump section while Cappy continues holding combo, and this looks like a definitive win as of right now, but only being a quarter way into the map, there is no way of telling. If DigitalHypno continues to find breaks like he has been, he certainly is going to let this pick slip away from him. Even though this is Cappy's pick, he certainly would love to start off a match with a break point. But Cappy proving to be just too strong on these consistency type maps for DigitalHypno. Even with the only one miss from Cappy at the beginning, he's held strong afterwards. DigitalHypno finding one more break almost to the halfway point of the map here. Now DigitalHypno is running out of all time to make a comeback here as Cappy continues to hold combo to almost halfway point now. Cappy still holding on right now. DigitalHypno starting to build up a little bit of a combo. We're past that halfway point now. Almost to a quarter way left in the map. This is a longer map, being a no mod 1. 3 minutes and 40 seconds though, so certainly not the longest possible no mod 1 that we've ever seen. It's actually shorter than Two Fates, which was DT1 banned out at 3 minutes and 49 seconds. By 9 seconds shorter, so... You know, no mod 1 does not always have to necessarily be the longest map in the pool as well. Ooh, and Cappy not quite tapping the last note of that triple right there. Finally finding another break. But with just over double DigitalHypno's score, there's simply no way he's going to be able to bring it back for the rest of this map. Both players hitting the wide space jumps there at the ending. Very impressive from them, but Cappy simply with that beginning combo holding DigitalHypno off. Ooh, and Cappy hitting these wide jumps until that one overlap there. DigitalHypno also finding a miss at the end. And into the finish of the map there, Cappy with just under double DigitalHypno's combo and score there. Well, more than double the combo, but less than double the score. 3 misses for Cappy compared to the 12 from DigitalHypno. Cappy also with a slider break. And a dead even 2100s there for Cappy. So a good first pick for him on the No Mod 1. Definitely a map that caters to his skill sets very nicely. We will now eagerly await DigitalHypno's next pick. Let's see what he comes out with. You could definitely see a hidden come out from him, and as I say, that hidden 3 is going to be DigitalHypno's pick. Definitely smart to go up against Cappy on a hidden pick. Cappy, obviously not a bad hidden player, but DigitalHypno certainly falls towards the realm of hidden skill just slightly more. Loading into the map here, DigitalHypno and Cappy both in successfully. First try. Definitely been dealing with a little bit of Bancho lag today all across a couple tournaments here, so interesting day for it, but it seems like we have been not plagued by too many problems, which is always good. We have seen some very decent scores on this map with a lot of big combos, so I do not expect either of these players to perform any lower than that, and as DigitalHypno only dropped 100 at the beginning stream here. Cappy still holding the double S as well. Very reminiscent of the Yolks Pie Exarch match that we saw earlier in the weekend with a very high accuracy for both players, comboing quite a bit of the map. Both players with the same accuracy now as Cappy drops some hundreds there on the slider stream as well. So DigitalHypno will actually take the accuracy lead and with it the score. First real spurt of Bancho lag right here. Hopefully it decides to clear itself up so we don't have to take any action. There we go. Both players doing well, and as I say that, Cappy finds a break on the first set of touch streams. Definitely finds another break on the second set of them as well. So DigitalHypno absolutely stronger on this pick, as it seems, and you know, rightfully so on his own map pick here. As we hit the slider section there, DigitalHypno still holding that full combo. Cappy continuing to find a couple of breaks here and there. And this pick is most certainly going to go over to the side of DigitalHypno as we have about a quarter of the map left right now. And Cappy certainly with not enough combo to make a comeback. DigitalHypno still holding full combo. We have only seen one full combo on this map thus far from Fiery Rage yesterday. DigitalHypno actually finds a break on the slider stream at the end. So we will not be seeing an FC in this match today. However, a very impressive combo from him. And as we come into the final closing moments of this map here, DigitalHypno with a commanding lead over Cappy. Well into the 700,000 score range here. Both players hitting the last cut streams. And Cappy will finish with a 401,000 to 744,000 for DigitalHypno. And an S rank with only the slider break on that one slider stream there. So a very impressive play from him. And a valiant effort from Cappy to try and hold up with him. But simply not enough with that combo. And it does go right back to Cappy's pick, who immediately picks HR1. We are going to be seeing Sayonara Waltz. A nice jump aim hard rock map. 2 minutes and 43 seconds. A Mirage map. This is not our 6.5. 6.5 CS Hard Rock was actually banned out of the pool. So we will not be seeing that today, but this is definitely the most aim-oriented Hard Rock that we have. Good luck, have fun's already coming out from Patrick. This is probably the fastest we've ever gotten into a map after the pick. Good luck, have fun, meaning both players are ready. And we get right into this third map here. Cappy finding a little bit of a break at the beginning along with DigitalHypno here. Score is going to be on DigitalHypno's side now because of the accuracy. So we're going to stay pretty even at the beginning here, but that early advantage for DigitalHypno, especially with Cappy continuing to find a couple of hundreds throughout the beginning of this map here. And with that combo deficit, DigitalHypno is certainly going to remain in the lead for a little while here. But we're not even really into the big part of the map here as we get into the first set of jumps, the first key eye. What will these two players be able to pull off here? There's a lot of straightforward jumps in the first section here. Not too much to get yourself caught on here. We do catch a couple more of those sections later on in the map with some stacks, but both players comboing this quite well as DigitalHypno drops accuracy below Cappy. The only thing holding him up now is his combo. And as Cappy breaks, everything is holding DigitalHypno in the lead right now. So this is now his pick to lose. 96.96% accuracy compared to the 95.64 on Cappy. DigitalHypno well in the lead now with Cappy having dropped his combo. So about a 320 combo lead for DigitalHypno here, which is going to safely keep him in the lead as we approach the halfway point of the map. Cappy not with a bad play on this map, as well as accuracy holding very close to DigitalHypno's. However, that one combo break unfortunately keeping him very, very heavily in the back here. He needs DigitalHypno to find a break on this back section of the map here if he wants a chance to make a comeback, but Hypno not letting anything up in this match here, still holding that combo through these big jumps here. We are going to see what happens as we get to some of the stacks and maybe one of these players misreading, but both players of this caliber not going to find too many breaks. Cappy just barely behind DigitalHypno in terms of accuracy, but the combo is really what's doing him in right now. Cappy finding one more break towards the end of the map here, and DigitalHypno still holds a full combo. Not looking good for Cappy on this pick, and we might see our first break point of the match here. I see no reason why not. Cappy just simply not enough map left to make a comeback, with DigitalHypno having an almost 800 combo. One last big jump section before the map comes to a close here. DigitalHypno most certainly winning this pick, especially now with Cappy finding that last miss. There is no possible way to make a comeback. The question is, will DigitalHypno be able to continue doing what he's doing? Does hit the 1/6 part of the stream at the end here. In the final jump section as we come to a close in the final stream with the wide angles, and DigitalHypno hits it all. Shutting Cappy down on his own pick with a full combo with the slider break right at the beginning. We won't even count it. And a very impressive hard rock play from him. Digital Hypno will effectively put himself up to 2-1 now on his own pick. Digital Hypno is going to need to continue this run if he doesn't want to let Cappy have a chance to bring this back, because both of these players definitely good at what they do, and Digital Hypno wants to put as much room between Cappy and himself as he can right now, and he just starts that on the break point on Cappy's pick. He's going to go back to his own now. You can't double pick mods, so Digital Hypno not able to go for hidden again. However, he does have the entirety of the pool left available to him besides that to use, so certainly no shortage of maps. Not a lot having been picked so far as well. No Mod 3 is going to be his map of choice, Setsuna Trip. The Dokido style, or Doko style rather, of the Val map set. All of you know the 0108 style maps. And this is certainly no different than most others that you would recognize. Once again, Digital Hypno looking to grab that third point against Cappy to put himself 2 picks in the lead, which would effectively keep Cappy from being able to force a tiebreaker unless he won a break point in return. We are loading into the map here. Waiting for everything to get synced up, and we will hop into this. We saw a very impressive full combo on this map from Yokespy earlier this weekend, and I'd be very surprised if we saw another one, but it absolutely could happen with these two players here. This is definitely a more evenly matched pick for the both of them. Digital Hypno obviously more confident having had it than his pick, but Cappy's certainly no stranger to this type of map. Will not be letting anything up for Digital Hypno, especially because he needs that breakpoint to get himself back to even. Slight accuracy lead for Cappy as Digital Hypno drops some 100s at the beginning, and actually Digital Hypno the first one to drop combo here, so Cappy with an early lead, and the combo is going to keep him way up, as well as that accuracy at a double S still. Still much too early in the map to make a decision on who's going to take the point, but right now Cappy's certainly a little bit more confident on this, even having been Digital Hypno's pick. And as we get into another key eye of this map here, both players holding combo after that first break for Digital Hypno. He has not let anything up afterwards. Ooh, and Cappy missing that entire space stream there. Going to put his accuracy below Digital Hypno's, and he's probably going to lose enough combo for Digital Hypno to make a big comeback here. And he continues to find breaks on this section, but Digital Hypno misses just in time to keep Cappy in the lead. Even with the accuracy deficit of almost 1%, Cappy will maintain his position with a slight score lead. And he needs to start building up a combo again and hope Digital Hypno breaks to give him some security, but Digital Hypno found the break right there that he needed, but it's only about 100 combo lead for Cappy, not enough to give him any security, not even at the halfway point of the map yet. Both players hitting a little bit of a slower section here into one of the final key eyes here, second to last one. Big section for both of these players to combo. If either player breaks here, they could let this entire pick go away. But as we've said many times before, neither one letting up anything to the other side. Cappy and Digital Hypno still holding these combos. Cappy with that 100 combo lead, and Digital Hypno finding a break is certainly what he needs on this. And Cappy is going to be taking the lead on this pick here by a fair amount after that last break from Digital Hypno, putting him almost 100,000 score in the lead. because of those breaks from Digital Hypno here, Cappy is going to continue to maintain this even with the break from both of them. Here we go into the final section of the map here as Cappy continues with the combo lead and finally misses actually the last pattern, but it's not going to matter enough. And Digital Hypno is going to be able to find a little bit of unfortunate breaks at the beginning there, which is effectively going to give that point over to Cappy, and that's exactly what he needed to stay in this match as a competitive player still. You know, he certainly was not out of it being one pick down, but you know, once you hit 2 picks down, it's really hard to keep the motivation up to, you know, not get 3 picks down and then 4 picks down after that. And once one player kind of gets that train rolling, it's very hard to come back from it. But you can definitely tell both of these players, especially up at this caliber of skill, being able to recover, even being down on a break point, picking up another one after to bring it to even. And Cappy is certainly no stranger to full comboing and getting very good scores on maps such as that. It looks like he's going to go for Libertas next, the Zek map, the Tech map. The Zek Tech map. So Cappy going to be looking to grab his 3rd point. Digital Hypno trying to put that to a stop. Here we are. Good luck, have fun from Patrick. Means it's almost time to get into the map here. We'll be seeing them starting in just a second. This will put either one of these players at 3, halfway to the win at 3 points. It will also put one of them 2 points away from a guaranteed tiebreaker. If the other one is able to make a comeback, it will put them at match point. Both players hitting this first slider section right there, especially with some of the wide jumps at the beginning as well, but you have a little bit more of a finger control and aim intensive section here, especially with some of these 1/3 mixed in with the wide jumps. Holding combo for both players here. Digital Hypno most notably in the lead by quite a bit with that accuracy. Still holding a double S. And it's almost at that halfway point of the map. Cappy still has not missed though, so even though Digital Hypno is holding that double S, it's not going to matter if he finds a break before Cappy, but it's all going to come down to whoever drops combo first. And it's going to be Digital Hypno as Cappy holds it through the big space stream, and he's going to effectively bring that combo immediately back to his side, but Cappy finds a break, in which case the accuracy is going to take effect for Digital Hypno here, but he finds another break, so it's going to give it back over to Cappy. Accuracy leads still in the favor of Digital Hypno. Cappy needs to basically full combo the rest of the map if he wants to keep this point for himself right here. This would be massive for him to grab this point. But Cappy drops combo right at the ending. Digital Hypno with 170 combo, not looking like he's going to break anytime soon unless he completely messes up a space stream. And the 1/3 section passes and Cappy finds a break, but Digital Hypno still holds a combo. 99.35% accuracy. Digital Hypno going to close this out at the end. Not enough time for Cappy to make a comeback, and Digital Hypno would have to miss the entire ending of the map to lose this, and he hits it all. And Digital Hypno with a 99.3% accuracy play to beat out Cappy at the ending. Unfortunate that both of them missed right there at the same part to make that a close match. Cappy held it for just a little bit longer, but that final break at the ending really did him in. 2 slider breaks and 1 miss for both players, but Digital Hypno only being at 3x100 is absolutely massive for him. That is a fantastic play and quite possibly the best that we've seen in this map thus far. Digital Hypno once again going to be picking immediately, going out with HD1. We're going to be seeing Deep Indigo the Singa map set, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. The second longest map in the pool, besides DT1, which we will not be counting considering it is banned. So this is the longest map in the pool that was left at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, as 3 minutes and 26 seconds on Setsuna. Trip has passed, as well as Nomad 1 at 340. So, that last pick that Cappy picked was definitely sided towards DigitalHypno, but Hidden 1, if Cappy is able to combo this, the style of mapping that Deep Indigo takes is definitely favored towards Cappy, but the Hidden modification's certainly gonna change that just a little bit. The only question is, how much is the Hidden going to affect him? Because this map is effectively very similar to Nomad 1, just slightly easier as it is in Hidden. Nomad 1 effectively being the highest starred map in the pool besides Spider Dance in Nomad 6, which is a pure aim map, so understandable that it is a higher star rating. Both players with that 100 jump at the beginning, but Cappy completely misreading these close square patterns, and DigitalHypno having not quite as much trouble with that. Cappy with the accuracy drop because of the misses as well, so DigitalHypno is going to take an early lead. DigitalHypno with almost double Cappy's combo now. Still needs to hold this down. This map is long enough where if he missed, Cappy could build up a combo to take it back, but certainly looking to just keep this in his favor. His accuracy certainly proves that to us with the high act plays right now. Not the highest we've seen thus far, with a couple hundreds being dropped here and there, but certainly not bad accuracy, and it shows his confidence on this map. But Cappy's starting to bring his back up after those misses at the beginning. Unfortunately, if DigitalHypno doesn't miss, that one section at the beginning is going to keep Cappy in the back here as he finally hits his 400 combo back. DigitalHypno missing this little overlapping section here as Cappy holds for just a little bit longer. He does need to essentially build up the exact same combo that DigitalHypno had in order to make this back to his side, as he does not have the accuracy lead. He's going to have to just combo a little bit more to pull this all the way back. He's doing it very slowly but surely as we pass the halfway point of the map. If Cappy's able to hold combo for long enough, DigitalHypno's not going to be able to close this out. And if DigitalHypno ends up finding another break, then Cappy's going to run away with it. But Cappy still has the opportunity to find a break and let it go, as the score still sits on the side of DigitalHypno. And with Hypno having built up a combo right now, if Cappy finds a miss here, that combo of DigitalHypno's is certainly going to take effect rather quickly. And as Cappy finds a miss, as I mentioned, DigitalHypno with that 300 plus combo is going to very, very quickly bring that score back up to his side, as you all can see. Just slowly whittling it down as it goes over and over until inevitably it switches right there back over to DigitalHypno. He needs to break at the end if Cappy wants to win this. If Cappy's not able to pick up this point, that would put DigitalHypno up 4-2, and 2 points down on Cappy is not where he wants to be. DigitalHypno would only effectively be 1 point away from a guaranteed tiebreaker on match point. Both players hitting the slow sliders there, not getting caught. We do have one more big jump section at the ending here. DigitalHypno notably with 99.05% accuracy and climbing. And as we hit this last jump section, it only slows down after the completion of it. And that's going to basically eliminate all opportunities for DigitalHypno to find a break unless he breaks right here. But may not be enough map left, even with Cappy's combo. If DigitalHypno were to break now, and as Cappy finds the break and not DigitalHypno, he will effectively close this map out. Slow section at the end. Cappy missing the one at the ending there. And that is going to go to the side of DigitalHypno. Cappy's kind of glitching out on us at the end there, but unfortunately, we won't get to see his finish screen, but DigitalHypno with that 99.05% accuracy play, grabbing the point against Cappy here on his own pick. So nothing too major there. The breakpoint before on Nomad 4 actually did more to hurt Cappy than DigitalHypno winning his own pick, but Cappy most certainly needs to win his pick now if he wants to stay in this. Cappy gonna attempt to do that on Nomad 6. Spider Dance, the pure aim map. Only one difficult section with the big sliders on here, and other than that, this is very standard jumps, to be perfectly honest. But either one of these players can find a break on that slider section. We've seen so many do it before in this round. You know, we're still waiting for that first person that's able to full combo through that section, and without a doubt in my mind, if anyone could do it, one of these two players should be able to. So it's just a matter of time before we see what happens. Good luck, have funs in chat, and the map will be underway. 4-2 for DigitalHypno. Cappy needs to bring this back to 3-4 right now if he wants to stay in this. Otherwise, DigitalHypno puts him up to tiebreaker. And at the beginning of the map here, as both players jump into it, a couple hundreds dropped at the beginning, and these jumps do get very wide. You'd be surprised how difficult this map gets, especially with the circle size on this map being 4.2. One of the smallest besides Nomad 2 at 4.3. Certainly nothing that is unmanageable for these players, but with the spacing, certainly doesn't help too much. Being closer to 4, it definitely make this a little bit easier. Approach rate not affecting too much. It is AR 9.8, so the closest we have to AR 10 in the Nomad pool, which actually probably does more for these players than the circle size, especially with the high caliber aim on both of them. No breaks yet, even on the wider jumps here, but we haven't hit that big slider section yet. And actually, as I say that, Cappy finds the first break on that top side jump there, just under aiming it very slightly. He's got to hope that DigitalHypno is able to find a break on this slider section that's coming up right now. And here we go, the back and forth sliders. DigitalHypno finds a break, but Cappy was broken before him. So now Cappy needs DigitalHypno to break again towards the end of the map. He does find one right there, but it's not going to be enough. Cappy needs to full combo this map and have DigitalHypno continue to find breaks in order to bring back enough score, with Spider Dance being quite a short map at only 1 minute and 40 seconds. Here we go into the slower section of the map at the end. There's not too much to break on. There is one wide jump section at the end, but by the time that hits, it's going to be far too late. And even DigitalHypno's break there at the end is not going to be enough. And Cappy is going to lose his own pick, putting him down now. 3 points back to DigitalHypno's pick, no less. And now Hypno has the chance to close this out on his own pick. He's at match point. He just needs to win one more to take this win against Cappy and push him out of this. This is a loser's bracket match, so the loser of this is eliminated from the tournament, while the winner advances to the next stage of the loser's bracket to play 2 more matches the next weekend. This could be very bad for whichever player loses here, obviously being knocked out of the tournament. Not what either one wants, but it does have to happen to someone. And the winner of this match will actually go on to face Kingling, who was recently knocked down from the winner's bracket by Bartek. But has to go through 2 more rounds. The winner of this will face Kingling, and the winner of that match will face off against the winner of Exarch versus Sigi. So not an easy match for the winner of this. DigitalHypno going to go back to HD2, Ding, the AR8 reading map. Very difficult for both of these players, and I would definitely give DigitalHypno the advantage on this. Cappy, you know, certainly not bad at this type of map, but he actually did just pick hidden, so he shouldn't be able to go for it again. So DigitalHypno can't go for the double hidden. I did forget that his last pick was Deep Indigo, and that wasn't Cappy's. So Hard Rock 3 is what DigitalHypno is going to run out with Oceanus. Not as much of a solid pick for him, but certainly not one that puts him at a complete disadvantage here. Cappy did lose the other Hard Rock on Sayonara Waltz with DigitalHypno finding a full combo on it, but that was an aim map all the way compared to basically an all-stream map on this. Here we are into what could quite possibly be the final map of this match here if Cappy is not able to pull off the win on Oceanus here. DigitalHypno will bring this match to a close, 6-2. Cappy looking to hold that off for just one more pick. If he can win this, he's got to bring it back to win his own pick, which could put him to 4-5, and then he'd have to win another break point. So Cappy's certainly not in the best of spots right now, but nothing that is unrecoverable, rather. However, he does need to win 2 of DigitalHypno's own maps in order to do it, rather than 2 of his own. Neither player finding a break yet. Low accuracies around the board. Barely above 95% accuracy for DigitalHypno, and Cappy just above 93. So both players certainly struggling with the accuracy on this, but no big combo breaks yet. So the scores are still high, and this is either player's map to lose right now. As we've seen in previous ones, the first player to break generally gives it away. We have seen it go back sometimes, as DigitalHypno has certainly been the first player to break in some of these maps, and he was able to recover with Cappy finding breaks afterwards, but neither one of them losing it on the faster slider section after that stream there. Both players still holding that full combo past the halfway point of the map here. Neither one letting anything up. Cappy with that accuracy lead over DigitalHypno is going to keep him in the score lead here, and it really is going to come down, and Cappy makes a break on the last spacing of that stream there. The last note just being slightly more spaced out than the rest of the stream. He's going to drop his combo, and DigitalHypno is going to immediately bring it to his side. And with only a quarter of the map to go, DigitalHypno would quite literally need to break immediately after this pause section here in order for Cappy to make a comeback. But with the vigor and strength that DigitalHypno has been pushing his way through this match, I don't see any way of that happening right now. And as DigitalHypno holds combo for just a minimal amount of time, Cappy already down 120,000 on the score. There's just simply not enough time. DigitalHypno finally finding a miss, but Cappy would have to recover over 100,000 score at the end of the map here, and I believe DigitalHypno would also have to break at least 2 more times to lose enough score for Cappy to bring this back. He's brought it down to about 80,000, but I don't believe there's enough time to bring it back even on these final streams here. DigitalHypno just simply not missing enough. He would have had to miss the entire stream. He finally does miss at the ending, but he doesn't lose enough score. Cappy's barely going to hit 600,000. DigitalHypno's going to keep himself up at 626. And Cappy barely going to lose. Cappy with the A rank compared to DigitalHypno's 91% accuracy, going to take his final loss of this match here, 6-2, as the final score. A valiant effort from him at the ending of that map almost brought it back with only a 1 miss from him. DigitalHypno almost letting it go with the misses on that last stream there. But a very well played from both of these players. Cappy taking some good points at the beginning, but DigitalHypno proving to be too strong on the second half of this pool here. DigitalHypno will move on to the next round of the tournament. Unfortunately, Cappy, we will have to say goodbye to him in this tournament. This was his final match, as this is a loser's bracket round. We thank him for playing in this tournament. It's always good to see fantastic players come out and play matches, and he has put up a valiant effort against all the matches that he has played in this tournament, beating out Rairiku after getting knocked down to the loser's bracket. From all the way at the top, getting knocked out by Denier Nazar. Actually, he forfeit the match against Denier Nazar. He would have been in the winner's bracket still, but unfortunately that put him down. So well played by both of these players. It's always a pleasure to watch both of them go about things here. I would like to thank everyone who tuned into the stream today. That will conclude the quarterfinals of Gaucho Cup. That was the last stream of the weekend, and we will be back next weekend with the semifinals. I believe the first match is on Friday at 19 UTC. We will be seeing Yolkspai versus Bartek. And other than that, nothing is decided yet. So we thank you everyone who stopped by on the stream today, and we will see you all next weekend. This has been your host and commentator, Chili Repair. Thank you very much. We will see you later.